This week's episode starts off at Hartford, Wisconsin. Look at downtown, home of the Orioles. Right downtown on the corner of Main Street is an iconic restaurant, bar, eat, drink, and play, the Mineshaft. Heard nothing but good things about this place. He does exist. And directly across from City Hall, downtown Hartford, is our first stop for this episode, Nostalgic Vibes. Join me in another episode of Wristbands Required, Episode 3. Welcome to this week's episode of Wristbands Required. We're downtown Hartford. Nostalgic Vibes is our first stop, and they've been here for roughly just over a month. What I like about this place is, I read an article about the owner who started this, and we're gonna meet him in a second, that his collection in here is about 65 to 85% of his own inventory. So, you know how that goes as collectors. You know, you reach a point when, you know, our significant others are kind of saying, you gotta get rid of this. He decided to start a store. And the awesome thing about it is, he said this is the place he wants for kids to come and spend their allowance. So it's just like that place you would go to as a kid, you know, as our childhood. We'll run in here and see what Nostalgic Vibes is all about. Closer look at the sign. And right down the street, when I was walking down here, there was a couple of other collectible stores we'll check out. We'll see how it looks on our way out of here. Just standing, looking at the window here. I mean, it's just luring you in. All this cool stuff. Take a look at the business hours. Nostalgic Vibes. Closed on Mondays, Tuesdays. Closed on Sundays. Today is Saturday, about 10 a.m. We're open until 3 o'clock. And just stepping through the door, the first thing you see, you're greeted with all those pop figures. And we are seeing a lot of these. And the cool thing about these is every time I do see these, they're different. Every store we hit has different pop figures, and I did see some really cool ones. I just kind of did a walkthrough here. Check out this G.I. Joe lunchbox. Green Lantern Corps here, Guy Guardian. We saw some of these Funko, it was Marvel at Target. It's an Aquaman. All in their Funko displays here, which is just right on the other side of that door we walked through. Retro sunglasses here, the Orioles. It's actually the home mascot for their high school, for Hartford. Guardians of the Galaxy, Seinfeld. Didn't notice this Superman playset here. It's just crazy throughout the years how much different action figures we've seen, playsets. It's an OG Turtles puzzle. And some of the coolest pop figures I've seen, I just noticed the Raphael, kind of the Raphael Turtles look. They actually had a rock concert back in the early 90s, and this is kind of how they looked. The spots from that last Turtles in Time, Turtles 3 movie, kind of made the Turtles a little more realistic. Leech, Masters of the Universe. Right down the wall we have classic magazine stands that you would all remember from, even grocery stores would have these. You know, you go shopping with your parents and they kind of like drop you off in this area. You'd look up all the game magazines, the codes, some comic books on the side. Something I haven't seen is just a dedicated spot for all Disney figures. I'm a big Disney guy. A lot of the house, believe it or not, is kind of a Disneyland theme park. A little bit of Disney World stuff, but I wanted to bring that experience home to remind me of when I lived in San Diego, when I go visit my aunt in San Diego, and seeing Disney stuff. I always like to stop and just stare. Just love those theme parks. You know, we saw the wrestling ring for $4, Bart Simpson 10, 8. See, the prices are pretty comparable here. Very reasonable. Smurfs, Peanuts, Charlie Brown. Do have some jerseys and a lot of starting lineups. Got the Space Jam, Michael Jordan. And some of these starting lineups just years back. I mean, this just look at this old Bucks logo. Got Dan Marino. Some of those Smurf glasses. You always find some of this stuff. Star Wars, Peanuts, Looney Tunes. You don't even want to use the glasses. I actually had one of these Garfields. And some more starting lineups in the box. Right underneath the Spider-Man. All the wrestling figures. A lot of the Marvel Legends, which I always say is good. Two-Face, you know, we only see so much of this stuff in the stores. You come to these collector stores and you find these. We saw the display units, the Wayne Manor. There's just figures here that you're not going to find in stores. You have to come to places like Nostalgic Vibes. And this might be my favorite display. All the superhero action figures. Got some Lord of the Rings above, Walking Dead.
Morning.
Some of these I have never seen before. Bunch of G.I. Joes. Check out this Flash. I just saw this Power Ranger TV tray. Right next are all the Turtles throughout the years. New, older. Dr. Evil. Grogu, all your Star Wars. Along with an entire area right here of all packaged Star Wars toys. Besides Oliver Queen, the two richest superheroes. Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale. X-Force. A new picture of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in the Deadpool 3 movie. Kind of hoping they were going for this look. Kind of more of a brown Wolverine. I guess this one's black and gray. Instead of the 90s yellow and blue, it just looked a little cartoony. I know a lot of people are complaining about it. This one might have worked out a little bit better. I mean, Deadpool is X-Force. Skeletor for 10. Evil Lynn. 20. It's the cheapest I've seen Skeletor. Did see a Power Ranger. I couldn't pass up these Care Bears. This was always my favorite one right here. It was the best. Man, this might be the first time I've ever seen an Incredible Hulk Transformer. For $6.
This cute little cafe. They have good. I got an iced latte and Rob got a smoothie. It's really good.
Smith Bros.
Superman 130. There's that Panther. Realistic fur. We could have spent all day at Nostalgic Vibes. There was just so much to take in. Every time we go to these places, they're always different. That's what I love about it. And you never know what you're gonna come across. The owner is a very busy guy. He's got eBay, the store. People are coming and going. If you're in the Wisconsin area, definitely check out Nostalgic Vibes. They got something for everybody here. Great place, guys. Just a couple buildings down is John's Hobbies. Just another place you're in the area. Stop by. Always take in any nostalgia, wherever, whenever. And right next to John's Hobbies AJ Sports Collectibles. So you got sports, hobby store, and just right after that curb right there, Nostalgic Vibes. Downtown Hartford. I just had to stop inside the Mineshaft. I heard they renovated. We're up in the second floor here. I just went up these stairs. They renovated this game room. Just spent a ton of money really taking this in right now. A ton of games to play. Got your Raw Thrills, Super Bikes, bunch of game prizes that we were accustomed to seeing. Walking Dead. It's a very big area up here. Really cool. Another reason to check out downtown Hartford. Raw Thrills, Jurassic Park. Never noticed this game before. It's like a nice pirate ship. They're just so big. You know, all these machines are just huge. Can you imagine having this at home? Classic Gene Wilder. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Look at the size of this basketball game. Absolutely enormous. Nothing but net. You always gotta find a Mario Kart. So look a little more quiet down here. See the game room. Just kind of reminds me of like the Flintstones. I don't know if that was the look they were going for, but just right up those stairs, it went either way. You do just have a couple different games here. You got a bar area. Captain Morgan. He's got that leg up. Looks really good. It's got some curb appeal. It's the front entrance and a huge sign. The Mineshaft, when we were walking down, that other sign was right around the corner. Really takes up this whole block. Little detour here really quick. We're in the middle of nowhere. Just look behind me. It's like Field of Dreams. Gotta show you an iconic place. This spot right here, there's just a legendary view, and it's something to take in when fall hits, when all the leaves change. Standing on top of this hill, but I gotta show you this. Holy Hill. Holy Hill, you can spot this from miles around. I mean, there's just so many hills in this area. This just stands above everything. That next left is the way to Holy Hill. Our next stop brings us to Milwaukee on the corner of Capitol Drive and Murray Avenue. I've been meaning to check this place out for a while now. Cosmic Destroyers. And another curbside appeal from the street here. You see Capitol Drive, just a major intersection in Milwaukee. There is a neon hours of operation here, and I was just told from John, the owner, that there are new hours posted on the window. Sunday's closed today, Saturday. Monday's closed, and then Tuesdays through Saturdays they're open. Yeah, Pikachu. We'll step inside and see what Cosmic Destroyers has to offer. Greeted with the Watcher from the What If series, and above the Watcher is Chucky. There he is. I can talk. And some giant sized Ninja Turtles. Donatello. Leonardo above. Got Yoda. R2. And it looks like from the Bride of Chucky. Got the bad girls and the good guys. Across from the Watcher is a life size of Thor from Thor Love and Thunder. Glad he shed all that weight from that last Avenger movie. That's how Thor should look. And more pop figures. Masters of the Universe. X-Men. Jurassic Park. Oh, one of my favorite Transformers. We've hit the holy grail for action figures. DC Universe. You know, red Superman. Kind of like that red Superman in the Superman arcade that, you know, a lot of us say that was supposed to be Shazam. Justice League Unlimited. You know, one of the best animated series, along with that Batman animated series right there. You see Two-Face. It's a great cartoon. Ezra Miller's Flash from Justice League. Justice League Unlimited. Wally West. See that nice mural, the Predator. Some original Batman the animated series. We have Bane. Just a look on the back of the box, how these would look. And I want to say, like, you know, around 1994. Kenner, let's see the year here. Yeah, 1994. Did have that Batmobile. And the back side would come out, so it kind of had like a mini Batwing to it. Yeah, great figures. And the Joker, Mark Hamill. Justice League Classified, Jon Stewart's Green Lantern. And the Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Flash, Wonder Woman. Captain Atom, Superman vs. Batman. Great animated movie. Aquaman, King of Atlantis. Love those animated DC movies. Looks just like him. And if you've ever seen Robot Chicken, you'll recognize this character. Toyman. And the Green Lantern. We've seen, I always call him the Cookie Crisp guy. We've seen him at Best Buy. You got Crane, Ray Fillet, Ace Duck, these Super 7 figures, and then some Simpsons. And then that T-Rex we've had our eye on. Some Playmates, Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, you got Donatello behind him. An iconic 80s look. Here's all the figures. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello. And we have Lion-O and some more turtles.
We're going to Pet Kitty, so that's why.
What?
Yeah, we're going to sit
Spidey Saves the Day. Underneath we have some pop figures. Sergeant Slaughter, G.I. Joes, Storm Shadow, Beachhead, Baronas, Cobra Commander, with their Serpentor. You got Doomsday and Superman, DC Multiverse. Some Spawn above them. Spider-Man, Captain America. Now these are good. We have The Office and Seinfeld mini Funko Pops here. Jerry's Apartment. Uncle Leo. Remember his eyebrows in that one episode? He's like, hello. These are good. Here's Elaine. George. Some aliens. Godzilla. Get Destro. And on the back side of that Captain America, some Scooby-Doo from the last movie. Get the whole set here. And that Wacky Races guy. Got Grogu. Black Adam, Adam Smasher. Galacticus.
Of course. Yeah, they got kittens, so it's gonna be a fun day.
I wonder if you're not allowed to bring a certain size person because people try to steal.
I never.
And water shows happening.
Oh, a classic Frankenberry Retro cereal box. Ages 3 and up. The figure. This is the NECA, the grappling gun from the Batman animated series. I did see this on NECA's website. I mean, just like what you'd remember from that cartoon. It's so cool. Gotta point out the rug right in front of the counter, Millennium Falcon. And a huge Millennium Falcon for $139.99 next to Darth Vader. And Masters of the Universe, we have the Faker, Blue He-Man. Some great pictures up here. You have the Death of Superman, Incredible Hulk, Wonder Woman, great Batman cover, Justice League, and a bunch of G.I. Joe classifieds. And right across from the Funkos against the wall, Twinkie the Kid, Donatello in red. That was the original Ninja Turtle look. They all had their red masks on. George Jetson, Fred Flintstone, Barney. It's the Pillsbury Dough guy. You just want to, Pillsbury Doughboy. You just want to press his stomach here. Look at the guy from Hawaiian Punch. Adam West and Burt Ward. Looks like from the original series, the Batman and Robin Funko. Thor, Love and Thunder. Some more DC, Batwoman, Catwoman, Green Lantern, Harley Quinn. Oh, I thought that was Harley Quinn. Bruce Wayne, Unmasked. Looks like it was only available at Target at the time. Robin kind of looks like the Damian Wayne. And there are some shirts over here. And Cosmic Destroyers does have their own logo on some of these shirts. It's the Green Goblin. Some more Funkos on the other side, some Masters of the Universe. And across we have a, looks like from the First Blood, there's Stallone, Juggernaut, Apocalypse, all Marvels. Yeah, Iron Man and the bottom shelf is all Transformers. They just don't make them like this anymore. These were the best. And above the Carnage and Venom, Mandalorian, Transformers, G.I. Joes. And they come with the figure. Just love that DC, that Justice League of America up there. And over here, Megatron, Baronas, and Optimus Prime. And an X-Men right behind them. Another Millennium Falcon. I did miss that earlier. We saw that one. Carpet was right there. Bigger Battle Cat here. A little larger than the one I have. Some Jurassic Park. And a bunch of Marvel Legends. This is what we've been seeing a lot lately. Just all over. Mr. Sinister, Storm. Saw this at GameStop. I remember seeing Cyclops at Target. These are great figures, and the prices are very comparable to what you would see at a store. And again, like, you don't see all these at the store. It's why you go to a collectible, you find them here. And the best part is they have an online store. They'll ship anything you see here. You don't have to live in Wisconsin. It's available anywhere. With Star Wars. These Funkos. It's Return of the Jedi. This Ronald McDonald Funko Pop up here. And behind the counter, all Pokemon. packs loose. I just saw this Ghost Rider Funko. A life-size C-3PO, R2-D2, and a bunch of NECA, Predator, E.T., Ninja Turtles, Gremlins, along with these Funko cans. And we just saw that Aquaman at Nostalgic Vibes. We saw the Marvel at Target, and just here's a bunch of them. And it's just cool because I had no idea these existed. It looks like these Funkos are a lot more rare than what we saw in the store. Got some Ren and Stimpy, Sinestro, the Flash, Green Lantern, Carnage, Leonardo. There are some interesting chips here. I did see these, I believe, on the Instagram account, and very rare stuff. I wanted to point this out, really cool. And there's some more stuff coming here. So exotic snacks.
Think for being paid to sleep.
Oh yeah, they're always trying to screw you.
How about Mitzi? You can.
A special behind the scenes on the Infinity Gauntlet.
How much are the fusion strings?
It's a great store, guys.
How much are they?
So much here. I had no idea.
Two.
Battle Ram, mobile launcher, adult collector,
Yeah.
Masters of the
I'm
Universe.
not paying, I don't have $60.
Yeah, Stranger
for,
Things.
I don't have $60. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh,
So much good stuff. Was that Bishop 112?
Yeah, this is the Bishop from the last X-Men. But Mexico does some really nice stuff. I got a Predator up there, a Batman. That's actually magnetic cloth on that. Just
Cool.
absolutely beautiful.
And the attention to detail, that spine on there.
Mm-hmm. Right on them.
That's awesome. You can just swap them out like that.
Yeah, this is also magnetic. But the details are just absolutely insane.
Oh yeah,
The big ones?
The two big ones and the smaller one. No, I don't. Sometimes I have.
I had no idea we would see all this in here. It was unbelievable. Thank you very much for letting me come in here, check out the store. Incredible stuff. I had absolutely no idea. My mind is just blown. We see so much cool stuff every week, and it's like, which one was the best? There was so much in here, guys. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. It's a QR code, online store, anything we saw here. If you're not in the Milwaukee area, if you don't live in Wisconsin, anything we saw here is available. Check it out. There's an Instagram account, I'm gonna link that too. Amazing stuff, guys. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.